In less than 90 minutes, 1 hour, 23 minutes now. To be precise, there would be 32 children between the ages of 4 and 6 arriving on her doorstep for Ava's 5th birthday party. 32 children. You've managed accounts for $100 million companies. You've got this, she whispered to herself while trying to visualize the spreadsheet she'd drawn up yesterday on her laptop, with things already done in the green column and those outstanding in the red. Spreadsheets made her feel so much better about life. Microsoft Excel was her yoga. There was no time to fire up the computer. From memory, she had to make fairy bread, no crusts, gluten-free bread, cut fruit, star shapes as per Ava's request, collect sushi from shop, blow up balloons, find balloon pumps so as not to collapse from dizziness, put up streamers, sweep the back deck for possum poo, get the girls dressed, clean the toilet. The girls treated the flush button like a bomb detonator, something to be feared and avoided at all costs, regardless of smell emanating from the bowl. Decorate the cake. A princess castle, completely beyond Lisa's abilities. Set up teacups and saucers for the adults. Heat up the frozen sausage rolls. Homemade was now out of the question. At the bottom of the steps, Lisa stopped. On the couch in the lounge room, the girls were curled up shoulder to shoulder under a rug and watching Sunday morning cartoons. A familiar twinge went off in Lisa's ovaries, and despite the gargantuan nature of the to-do list in her head, she couldn't help gazing on the yawning space next to Ava and Jemima that seemed to cry out for an extra body. 2 children was sensible. She and Scott had agreed. A 3rd child would leave them outnumbered. Can you imagine? 3 mini Mussolini screaming for cuddles, and only 2 sets of hands to provide for them. Still, Lisa couldn't quite quell the feeling that her family wasn't complete.
Mummy, it's the party!
Ava and Jemima squealed as Lisa startled from her momentary reverie and scooted past them towards the kitchen. "How long have you 2 been up?" she shouted and started flinging open a variety of cupboard doors. Not exactly sure what she was looking for, but certain that if she opened enough doors, it would come to her.
"We've been up for ages, Mummy," said Ava, bouncing on the couch. "Since before the sun," added Jemima. "We were too excited," Ava clapped. "I'm having a party! I'm having a party!" she chanted.
"You've been up since dawn? Why didn't you come and get me up?" said Lisa, still wrestling with cupboard doors.
"We did, but you just rolled over and said something about folders."
"But normally you poke me until I open my eyes." Ava stuck her head up over the couch.
"You've told us not to do that."
"Yes, but you never listen to me." Lisa banged some oven trays down on the bench and started lobbing sausage rolls onto them before quickly realizing it would be faster if she upended the entire container onto the tray, which she did, and sent pastry crumbs flying everywhere. Now, in addition to all the food she had to prepare, the floor would also have to be vacuumed.
"Aren't you proud of us, Mummy, for not poking you?"
This time, it was Jemima's worried face that peered up over the couch, like a soldier inching their head over the parapet. Lisa thought for a second. It was one of those trick parenting questions that always seemed to stump her. On the one hand, they had done exactly what they were told to do. On the other hand, they had done exactly what she did not want them to do. In her experience, young children did not understand nuances or semantics or double entendres, and the frustration she felt in that moment would be better served by being hidden by a cloak of maternal pride. "Yes, my darlings, of course I'm proud of you for letting me sleep. It's just that Mummy has rather a lot to do today for Ava's party, which begins in..." She checked her watch. "Approximately 79 minutes. Dread made Lisa's stomach drop. There was no way she could possibly get everything done.
"Mummy, do I have to have breakfast even though it's my party?"
Ava turned back to the TV. Lisa poked her head out of the freezer from where she'd retrieved the bread. "Yes, you do."
"Then I want it now,"
demanded Ava.
"Me too,"
added Jemima. Lisa dropped the loaf on the counter and slammed the sausage rolls in the oven, whizzing the temperature dial up to maximum.